Hornet Readers, Miss Harrison here to talk to you about another one of our 2019 Bluebonnet List books. This one is called Ghost Boys by Jewell Parker Rhodes. You might remember her from her Bluebonnet book before, Towers Falling. So some of you have already read her work and love her and know her. This is also a great book as well. So this book, Ghost Boys, is about hard things. It's kind of like Refugee last year, where if you get into the middle of this and you find that it's too difficult, that the subject matter is just too much for you, then please just go ahead and you can count it as having read it and let me know. But it is kind of a rough book. So this one might be one that you might want to read with your parents or be able to talk about with someone. So in this book, our main character, Jerome, is 12, and he goes to school at a place where he gets bullied quite a bit, and he doesn't really like it. And a new kid comes to town who is also getting bullied, and sort of he kind of stands up for him and helps him out. And in the process, this kid gives him a toy gun that Jerome then borrows and is playing with in a park in the middle of the city. And neighbors see him in the park with this toy gun, and they think it's a real gun. And they call the police, and the police come, and without really even talking to Jerome or without asking him anything, they shoot him and kill him because they think that he is a threat. So that all happens at the very beginning of the book. I'm not giving anything away, I promise. Jerome then kind of goes into this sort of limbo land where he's sort of a ghost, and he can see his parents and his community, and he can see the impact of his death on all of the people that he loves. There's only one person who can see him, and it turns out to be the daughter of the police officer who shot him, which is interesting. And Jerome is able to go to the court and see the whole trial of the police officer who shot him and all of these things, but he still finds himself in this sort of limbo land. And then what he realizes is that he is really not the only one, that there are other boys who have been killed in this way that are in this limbo land as well. And one of them is Emmett Till, which is a historical figure from the civil rights. If you don't know his story, you need to check it out because it's a really important, powerful story in American history. So we sort of are on this journey with Jerome and these ghost boys who are kind of in a lost space, and he has to figure out what he needs to do to be able to be at peace. So it's a very powerful, very important book. As I said, if it's too hard for you, it's totally fine. I don't want you to read it just, because it's one of the Bluebonnet books, but it is a very good, powerful book, and I think you'll get a lot out of it. So that's Ghost Boys.